right. Here's Braden Lund of AHSTW boys basketball. Braden, 19 points and a win here in the district final over Van Meter. Just give me your overall thoughts on that game.
Yeah, man, it was a great game. We really executed our game plan well. We knew they were really athletic and stout defensively, so we came out and really wanted to make them have tough closeouts and a lot of closeouts when they're on defense. And when we combined that with really confident shooting, which we haven't done a whole lot this year, it just worked really well for us. So.
Wasn't exactly the 43-point night you had the other night, but you still got to your offense. How were you able to do that tonight?
Honestly, it was other people knocking down shots kind of opened me up a little bit there. So all credit to my teammates for stepping up and knocking down big shots, and we'll just hope to continue that into the next game.
You guys are really balanced tonight. 4 guys in double figures, you, Kyle, Nick Denning, Ryan Wiedemeyer. Just kind of talk about that. Was that kind of in the game plan, or was everyone just hitting?
I mean, I guess it was in the game plan now. It was awesome to see that, everyone was kind of shooting confidence. And, when one of us made a 3, it kind of helped everyone else make that hoop a little bit bigger. So, it was just a great team effort, and I felt like we executed really well.
How about your free throw shooting? A lot of the opportunities there in the second half fell on your shoulders, and you really knocked them down.
Yeah, man, it just comes with experience. Played in this is my 3rd district final now, so I felt like it was really my time to step up, and I think I did it pretty well. So, yeah.
Was it difficult to stay patient early when obviously a lot of defensive attention was on you, so kind of let the game come to you there a little bit?
Yeah, man, I've dealt with a little bit of that this year, so I was kind of used to it. But, like I said before, if other guys don't knock down those shots, then it doesn't help open me up a little bit in Kyle. And so it was just great for us to kind of finally shoot the ball with confidence, everyone, and it just led to really good offense. And then, yeah.
I feel like everyone in the building was kind of waiting for Van Meter to make a run and get back into that game, but it never happened. How are you guys able to stay ahead the whole time?
Yeah, that's what we were thinking too. They're going to come out and punch you in the mouth, obviously, coming out of halftime there. We knew that. And, I felt like we fought it off really well. And all the credit to Van Meter. They're a great team, great program. And they're really athletic, and they're obviously good at everything they do. So we knew it was just a matter of time before, they took a little swings of their own there. But I feel like we fought it off really well, and it just kept really good pace, and we were really confident with the ball, and I think it just warmed down at the end.
Sub-state final up next, 1 game away from the state tournament. Just give me your thoughts. How are you feeling?
You know what, man? Been here before, and obviously didn't go how we wanted last year. So we're going to be playing a little chip on our shoulder, but we're just going to treat it like another game. So we're going to go out there and just do what we do and execute. We're going to go and scout whoever won, obviously, whether it be Eddyville or Des Moines Christian, and we're just going to prepare for them and do what we do the best we can.
Thanks, Braden. Congrats.
Thank you.
A good start, kind of control the way this thing went. Your thoughts on the win?
We got a player step up. Nick Denny is the first person I'm going to give a shout out to, the guy that doesn't necessarily fill the stat sheet every night. And tonight coming away, obviously filling on the points section, but just he always does the dirty work. For him to step up in a big moment like this, it also makes everybody else really confident too. And so huge shout out to him. Role players stepped up big, and then when we needed it, we executed in the half court.
And especially those guys with Cole Scheffler's foul trouble, that make you feel a little bit more at ease when he went out and they stepped up?
If you would have told me that you didn't get him for the last minute of the first and not at all the second, I would have been very interested to see what the score would have been, and how well we would have been playing. So just huge testament to our maturity, and Cole did great. He led on the bench. He stayed engaged in the game the entire time, and that's really tough to do. Defensively, though, when you don't have the letdowns and we stay pretty fundamental on the defensive end and force tough shots and get rebounds and still get to the free throw line on offense, we played fundamental basketball, and that's really proud of the guys.
You had a really solid defensive effort. Was there any certain players that were the primary focus, or what was the approach there?
Penetration lanes. When they put the ball down, they're super athletic and they're physical, and we don't want them to get in tight to us. We don't want to get them in the paint. And if we can keep them out of the paint, force extra passes, quick shots. The Netton kid and the Durflinger kid could get real hot. So we wanted to limit their touches, open touches on the perimeter. But other than that, we just wanted to rebound really tough shots.
Braden Lund had a huge game for you tonight. Just talk about his performance.
He had 43 the other night. Kyle had 30. They're dogs. Nobody's going to let them get that, but you still got to have them score and make buckets. And he made some really tough shots for us in the stretch to cut off some of their runs when maybe we were struggling, and getting the free throw line. And so just huge credit to him, just understanding the game and where to get his buckets and learning to play off of people.
You had 4 guys in double digits. Was that like the most balanced you guys have been all season in a game?
Probably in a big game like this, neutral site with win or go home, yeah.
Guys shared the ball really well. When I just talked to Braden, he said that certainly helped, seeing other guys knocking down shots. breeding that confidence across the board, and everybody got in.
Absolutely. Our assistant coach Jason McCall and Adam Crone talked about, if you look at our best possessions all year, it's when multiple guys on the court touch the ball, when everybody's getting the feel for it. They don't have to score it, but they got to touch it. And our goal tonight was to force multiple closeouts, make them guard, not necessarily chew up the entire clock, but make them guard in the half court and force tough closeouts. And we talked about committing to a game plan. These guys did it.
Van Meter never really got a ton of momentum, but they did get it to 11. I don't think you guys were too rattled by any means, but what was the message at that point?
We knew they were going to go on a run. And so be ready for the run, stay fundamental, continue to get stops on defense, and then, we just make sure we're on pace and on time on the offensive end. And that can be really, really tough in the environment we in. It's a beautiful environment, great for us. Thankfully, we get to keep playing, so, we're going to continue to grow.
Back where you want to be, so state final, what's that mean here for this group to have that chance again?
It's another opportunity to continue playing. I mean, the breakout was simple. We can talk about this when we get to talk tomorrow. We get to practice tomorrow, so we'll talk tomorrow. We're excited.
Thanks for the time, Coach. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you.